Hello and welcome to Backroads on my XT. Hi, welcome to Backroads on my XT. Today I'm going to do a quick little review on these MZS Tuning 2-finger levers I bought. They're machined aluminum. I chose the black ones. They have different colors. They have a reach adjustment, which is really handy, and they also spring open in case you fall. Hopefully you won't break your lever, and that spring can be adjusted with this little tab down here. There's a lock nut on the bottom. Pull that lock nut off and then unscrew the pivot bolt. I put a little grease on that pivot bolt. Pull it out real slow because there's a spring that comes out with it. Make sure that spring goes back in the slot right there. One of the things about the OEM levers is that it's like a soft lead piece right here, and the bolt starts pressing into that lead piece. On the lever, there's a nice flat spot that mates up to that surface, but here's the lever itself. Quality, heavy duty. None of this rattles by itself, so that's good. We'll get that spring back in the slot and try and put this back together. But it's really easy to install. That's it. I had a little trouble with the brake light switch, but I wiggled the brake light switch around and it started working fine. So hopefully you'll have the same luck I did. I like the look of the lever. It works really well. It makes braking and shifting a lot more comfortable. I have short fingers, so I really had to reach a lot on those big OEM levers. I can show you here. Usually when I'm just tooling around, I find myself braking with one finger, but when I start getting a little racy, I'll brake with 2 fingers. I rebuilt the master cylinder and did a really good brake bleed on it, and that is just one superior brake right there. On the clutch side, looks like the exact same lever. You can adjust the reach, you can adjust that spring on the bottom, and there is a nut down here, a lock nut, and then you just screw the bolt out. The hassle with these is that you have to loosen up the cable to get enough slack to pull it through that little slot right there. I recommend going to the service manual and reading how to replace the clutch cable, and it'll tell you how to remove the slack and then readjust it once you put it back together. But it's definitely a 2-finger clutch. Makes shifting a lot easier, helps me make it a lot smoother. I have way better control. I really like them a lot. That was probably one of the better little upgrades I've done so far. So I got a few questions. This is tight. Here's the wobble, and we'll go ahead and compare that to the stock one. Here comes the spring. Okay, we'll measure these real quick too. .986. .988. So this one's thinner. And put the other one on. Here's the other one. So about the same. And this one seems a little bit more. See, I think it's more on the hole on the inside than it is the actual thickness through here. That is the deal. This one seems like it's a little bit more than the other one. So maybe if you want to tighten it up a little, you would put something in the pivot hole versus thickness. We'll see how good my editing skills are. I'll try and put those two right together so you can see them both move. I don't know. That one looks like tough call. It looks like they're both the same as far as the wiggle goes. And there's that question answered. Okay. And that's it for my MZS Tuning Levers. We'll see you on the next one. Ride safe.